Good morning or evening. I am your host, so is Capricornus Andromeda. Or just, so, for convenience sake. How are your nights and days been going? It's a pleasure to see you. Wow. Ah. Okay, if I can find a way. Yeah, we'll get into it. I'm doing good about you. Well, you know, it's been going. Working on my pokro, working on my working. Some things I like are happening soon. Chat, we might have to. I might do the $1.99 for 3 months of Xbox Game Pass, so we can play Halo, so we can play Campaign Evolved without me having to buy it, because I do not support anything that has to do with this fucking game. I have a lot of that. They posted the first mission, like the entirety of the Pillar of Autumn, or the initial, like, the first mission, and it's rough. It's a little rough. It's more rough than the original, which I was literally playing yesterday. I was playing the original Halo 1 yesterday to get some the terminal achievements that I didn't get before. Which turns out the reason I didn't get them is you can't fucking see the terminals on classic graphics. You have to turn it into the Reach graphics. You have to play on the anniversary version. I only ever play on the Xbox One. So, what some of the things that stood out though was visually, it's great. Clearly, it's great. However, then came the dialogue. They took the other, so Oblivion remake, which I think this is the closest possible comparison. Actually, there are two comparisons: the Oblivion remake and the Halo 2 remaster. Because you're basically getting the value of a Halo 2 campaign remastered for $40. But something the Oblivion remake did was that they did not touch anything other than the visuals and the gameplay. Like, dialogue was all the same, the interactions were all the same, like, they didn't touch any of it. The campaign evolved. What is the mission name for that? It's not Pillar of Autumn, is it? No, is it Halo? Halo's the mission after. I mean, say now, I don't remember the mission. Okay, it is Pillar of Autumn. I thought Pillar of Autumn was the last one. So, some of the actors were recast, and the rest, they came in and re-recorded the Halo 1 script with modifications. With modifications. Playing the original versus listening to the new one, the original seems dead silent. They are making so many jokes and obvious gameplay observations in the new one. Every other line of dialogue, the dialogue was happening so often, and it was all like, you see that? That is an overshield. You can pick it up to gain more health. Huh, that just happened. Looks like I'm not that bad of a pilot after all. And they just kept on going. In the original, the only fucking joke in the mission was that it's Sergeant Johnson, and then if you get hurt too much, you get if you take too much damage in the first mission, Cortana yells at you. They say, hey, there's 2 of us in here now. Which she still says, on top of everything else. And then Master Chief is more like, he sounds, the thing is, I don't think his current voice is as good for early days Master Chief. Like, when I hear current Steve Downes, I think Infinite Chief, where he's like this grizzled veteran kind of guy. I don't know, it's just a little weird. But he's trying to bring up the energy. People say Metroid Prime 4 was going to be like... Yeah, Cortana talks like the dude from Metroid Prime 4. The dude with the glasses. Cortana became that guy. Granted, this is just watching the Halo Presents the first mission. And I just played the first mission last week, whatever I said this week. Sometime this week. And it was like, why'd you bring up the energy of Master Chief? I don't know, because it's like an artificial course correcting, because everyone was younger 20 years ago. The character of Master Chief was younger 20 years ago. So it's just artificially overcorrecting, bringing up the energy. Honestly, the closest to the closer to the original energy would be the fucking Pickle Rick meme Steve Downes did, where he used to Captain Keys. He turned himself into a pickle. Captain Keys. Captain Keys. He turned himself to a pickle. Funniest shit I've ever seen. And then, of course, there are 2 people who are recasts. Notably, Sergeant Johnson, who in the trailers, he sounded perfectly fine. Watching the initial, the dialogue where it's like I don't care if it's God's anti-son of a bitch machine. We're gonna jam it so far up the ass. Some shit that just ended with that. Am I right, Marines? Yeah, that voice. Sergeant Johnson was just a nothing character. He was just one of the voices in the background. But him being so notable is what made him a character. If this new voice actor, who has the same speaking voice as the original, was the original voice of Sergeant Johnson, he would not have been a character. He has all of the speaking, none of the oomph. He's got none of the oomph, which was what I was scared of, because they were notably not letting him do any of the oomph, is what I assumed it was, is that it's just, okay, just let him explain the part of the game in the Sergeant Johnson voice. The one video of Modern Mario. Cortana was kind of like the Modern Mario video. The fact that they had to explain the overshield like it isn't a glowing orb in a giant glass cube. Like it isn't the most obvious power-up ever. You don't need the game to pause itself to go, you see that? That's a power-up. And the other one that made me verbally take damage was, so the original voice of Captain Keys from Halo, the first one, Reach, and like a teeny tiny little bit in the Infinite, or like one of the Infinite somethings, the side things. He was Reach. Which one's Captain Keys again? He was at the very end of Reach, because I was deliberately not playing Halo 1 for this remake. However, we might just end up playing regular Halo 1 anyway. So you wouldn't really... he was doing the... Hold on. His voice, it's nothing wrong with it. Here, I'm saving an image. Hold on. It's just who the voice actor is was immediately recognizable. Because it just so happens. Here's Captain Keys. It just so happens that the voice actor is the same fucking guy I shook hands with 2 years ago at Youmacon. It's the same fucking dude. He's in everything. He's immediately recognizable because he's not doing a different voice. He's just doing his own voice. He doesn't ever do anything different. Fucking Nazim from Skyrim, Keith Silverstein. He's back again. Stop casting to give him a break. His IMDb page is longer than my fucking days on Earth. What are we doing? I just think it's hilarious that it's like, oh god, it's him again. 580 previous roles. Yeah. And now he's Captain Keys. You get to the Cloud District very often. Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't. Captain Keys. Keys. Yeah, but other than like glaringly becoming a modern game, like glaringly becoming a stereotypical 2026 like it was still Halo, I guess. But that's not saying much when there's two other of the same Halo that are more Halo. There's additional voices in Halo 4, apparently. Thank you. It's disappointing when you find things like this, though. Like, because you know, like it's not that it's not. I didn't want to not be. I didn't want to not be into Halo. I fucking love Halo. I almost bought a Halo 4 Steelbook the other day. I went to a retro game store with a friend because he was looking for some GameCube stuff. And they had the Halo 4 Steelbook. I would have totally bought it if it didn't look like it got shot by a bullet. It was so bad. It was in such bad condition. But it was $20. And came with another disc copy. And I already have a disc copy of Halo 4. A double disc copy. 2 discs. PlayStation, cry your heart out, Sony. 2 discs. You should draw Master Chief's helmet with way too many HUD elements on screen. Yeah, it has the modern HUD too, because Halo 1 is a blank fucking screen. There's Sayu as every character. Ew. I want to see if I can find the image of both the HUDs, because Halo 1 had a thing. Halo 1 just got a vibe. Like, I completely agree with, like, Reddit or whatever, that Halo 1 has a vibe. Oh, someone literally made a comparison shot. Someone did the work for me. How I wish it was on my other screen so I could like hold on. Give me a second. Let's open this. Yeah, we can zoom in now. Yeah, visually, it's all there. Like, visually, the new one is... But also, like, look how... Like, the original, the UI element, it's... Health and shield, right? Health and shield in the top. Compass at the very bottom. Weapons are behind the logo for some reason. Of course, it's Unreal 5. Yeah, it's Unreal 5. This one has got the HUD lines, got the weapons down here, with ammo counters, got the radar, the health and shield big at the top, the grenade, and then like gadgets. What's the D-pad one here again? What is that? Wait, more. Yeah, why do you think the game's 100 gigabytes? This game is 100 gigabytes, and I cannot stress enough. Halo the Master Chief Collection, which is Reach 1, 2, 3, 4, ODST, and 2 remastered, and 1 remastered, but 2 remastered looks like this, is 40 altogether. When this is 100 and it's not even multiplayer. It doesn't even have any of the multiplayer, it's just the campaign. Don't worry though, they have all your premium purchase skins that you can't see in the cutscenes, because unlike Doom, which also sold campaign skins, Doom had real-time rendered cutscenes so you could see the fucking skin in the cutscene. Halo 1 regular had live rendered cutscenes. But they're doing like the cinematic, like the video files, so the cutscenes look way different from the actual game. But also, so you cannot see any of these premium skins that they're selling you. Which, weirdly enough, I stumbled my way into getting a premium skin before the game came out. I didn't even intend on it. I was drinking a nice Halo pineapple Fanta, and then scanned the can, and then got a free skin. Then it took me to Halo Waypoint to redeem my gaudy orange Master Chief. So I guess I have a skin now. And it sucks because, like, having skins be unlockable would at least is like the bare minimum. Instead of charging a $15 minimum, and it's $15 for the 2 pre-order ones after the game comes out, and I think because the game is $50 for $70. You get you get 2 of the skins, and then for $100 you get the rest of the skins. I think. Unless there is no 70, or unless there is no 100 and it's just regular and 70. I don't fucking know, dog. It's stupid. It shouldn't be anything. It should just be in the game. You already can't see them, so what's the point? And it's like Halo 5 customization, where you just pick it and it just does the whole thing for you. Anyway, let's talk about that art competition. Let's stop being so dour about fucking Halo. Let's stop being so dour about, Here, hold on. Yeah, so Zenless just shadow dropped something called Paint Together Pages, Paint the Remaining Pages Together. Because they had a web event where you can trade with your friends all of your little drawings. Or all of Ramil's little drawings, where she made fun of the whole cast of the characters. And from now till the 28th, I think it's till the 28th, you can fill in the little cube on this whatever screenshot. Like it's all cube format to capture the vibe specifically. Let me see what the rules are. Yeah, till the 28th. It's just capturing the vibe, and they're giving out 100 plushie bags as advertised on the image. You get a canon use size for the other drawings. You can also just go straight to the website. Here, hold on. Web events are... Zenless's web events are really fucking good. I still need to share my code thingy. Oh, hold on. I gotta sign in. I gotta sign in with my Hoyoverse account. Give me a second. Okay, I can save my password, but can't save my email. Come on. What are we doing? I'm not gonna change it. You gotta let her go. Hey, there's Miyabi. I was hoping Miyabi would come up in the random. You gotta capture the Remiel vibes. Gamble stream. I mean, that's just gonna be the Zenless stream we do when the anniversary happens. But I also love the different art styles. Like every time Zenless does something that's like weird, it's always so good. Like what is like someone had to make this. If you could superpower one sense, what would you pick? Sight. My sight is not great. And it really should probably be better. Taste. Oh shit, we get for real gamble. Damn it. I've only ever gotten this. Come on. Damn it. One more. I'll kill you. Just give me the polychrome. Give me the keychain. Or give me the Xbox. Please, I want to win nothing. Give me the Xbox. Honestly, this Miyabi keyboard set's pretty cool. Oh, this is for the anniversary. I thought you got a title from this. Here, hold on. I think you got a title from this. I swear we'll do a drawing sometime. Yeah, what is that a background or is that a banner? This scary wise. What the fuck is it? Anywho. Yeah, that's my type of art competition though. You could enter and get a plushie bag. I don't know what a plushie storage pouch is. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure what this is. However, nothing can be worse than the stupid prize VGen gives you. Nothing can be worse than the stupid VGen prize. So really, we got some stuff to do today. Or is it a bag plush? It's a plush storage pouch. I don't know what this is. I'll be honest, I'm not sure what it is. I got a picture of it right there. What I assumed is I could fit my small keychain Meowbie inside of it. Is what I was hearing. Is what I was headcanoning for myself, is that you could fit this small Meowbie keychain in it. You can hold one Tic Tac. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is. But once again, nothing will ever be worse than the VGen prize. Than any VGen prize. Ooh, I get to post on social media. I get to post on a private social media for assholes. Whoa! I get a Fur Affinity banner ad. Ooh. Ah, that was so funny. I'm glad I blew it. I'm glad I completely fucking blew off that and didn't bother putting in effort. It was the Blender dot. You should commission me. Commission me. Honestly, just using X the Everything app or like probably Blue Sky works too. You're probably gonna get mostly bots on Blue Sky though. Nobody actually uses Blue Sky, and that's the both the blessing and the curse of trying to do commissions through Blue Sky. It's not nary a soul uses it. More people are on current day Amino than are on Blue Sky, and I will put money on that there are currently more people on a fan server of Amino than there are. If yeah, and Tumblr. Tumblr works too. More people use Tumblr than Blue Sky. That's saying something. That's like, that's saying more than my Amino comment earlier. That's real. I did get reached out to by a real person on DeviantArt, I think it was once. Where it's like a real, like, sketchy, like, VTuber group. Where it's where they said they tried to, like, play themselves off as big, but they had 1 viewer and 20 subscribers. Collectively as a group. It's like, alright, dude. I'm not gonna get rid of my Solace Capricornus Andromeda character for 20 subscribers. Oh, who gets more weirdos? Blue Sky. I guarantee you Blue Sky has the most weirdos. More than Amino, which was mostly predators. In its heyday, it was mostly predators. Who knows what still fucking goes on. Oh, do you know? I did get something from that disc replay. Blue has woke teen weirdos. Blue Sky has woke adult weirdos, which is infinitely worse. Because stupid kids are stupid kids. Everyone's got stupid kids. Blue Sky's got, like, people who give you the ick. And also, while I'm looking at this big fucking Zenless banner, something too with the Zenless anniversary is I have never, as someone who came from playing Genshin, I have never seen a gacha game be as fucking generous as the Zenless anniversary. What the hell is this? Why did it end so abruptly? What is this? Oh, this is fucking Neverness to Everness. I think I mixed it. There's the one it's supposed to be playing. It was supposed to be playing Balaam Heights. Don't forget about bot populations. Oh yeah, no, Blue Sky is a lot of robot. But most platforms are robots. It's dead internet theory. That isn't a theory, it's just real. Welcome in, Panda. How's your night today been going? It's a pleasure to see you. Yeah, so the Zenless anniversary, it's 10 free polls, a free S rank, a free S rank weapon, And they're putting three of the underrated characters into the standard roulette. And are giving away a bunch of free costumes. And A ranks. And now you can pick your A rank. You can now pick which A ranks you get from polling. We're up 60%. Ugh. So far, that's been the greatest use of AI, has been the bot propagandize people. The fucking psyop people. It's been the greatest use, the greatest application of AI thus far. Removing all my standard banner characters so I never feel my 50-50 again. I'm very smart. Okay, but now the standard banner is looking pretty nice though. It's got all your classics, with now the addition of Yanagi, Caesar, and Zhu Yuan. You fucking Yanagi on the standard banner is crazy. She's still like one of the best characters. Dog, I swear we do not. There was a thing with Haruma. Is Haruma also one of the free pick characters, or? Also, the crossover with Star Rail. And also, it's not. You log in, and it's 10 polls. For logging in over the course of the anniversary, it's another 20. So in total, you get 30. He's one of the triple banners. Oh. I remember seeing him where it's like finally 600 days and he's back. He's back. Pretty sure with Dylan and Yuzua. Yeah, but it's still good to have him show up again. It's the fact that he was a main character in season 1, had a really impactful agent story, and never fucking showed up. He had like a half a banner 2 years ago, and never came back. Why did it stop? Keep going. What would you say your avatar's defining features? The face. My gigawatt smile. My... The face is honestly the most important part. I'm forgetting details all the time when it comes down to the rest of it, but like... Let's go right next to Baby Reveal right here. But like, to draw soul, I always start with the weird sharp nose. into the horn. He's very aerodynamic. But the thing is, the legs always get cut. I never draw the legs to scale. The legs on the model are a bit. Like, I don't know who I'm telling. I don't know what's telling, but I draw Soul like how people draw their, like, furry sharks, where they're just, like, kind of just dogs, but weird. It's all the sharp nose that's, like, not becoming of a goat. Still shows the legs. No. The face is a blob. Yeah, some people happen to draw Soul like Clayface, but that's fine. Oh, that reminds me, because that movie's coming out, but also they finally put out a trailer for that Avengers movie. Doctor Doom time. And I've never chuckled to myself looking at certain shots of a movie. I need to find the specific shot because it's so fucking funny. It's because it's so weird to look at, where they're all just like standing in idle poses in a boardroom, like clearly not in the same shot as each other, but like the lineup for this movie is generational, and it just sits on that shot for like a couple seconds too long. It's just a wide shot of like the absolute D-listers. People meeting each other. Yeah. They, right at the end too, they showed Chris Evans, but he's just like in a black shirt with his regular hair and like regular pants, and he just looks like a regular man. And he doesn't say anything. He just stares at the camera. I didn't know who that was. He's the guy who played Captain America, but in this movie he's just himself and accidentally wandered onto the set and then became part of the movie. I've already seen edits of someone editing a beer flying into his hand. Because he calls the hammer or whatever, but I've already seen several edits of people comping in a beer. So he's just a guy. This shot. Here it is. They just linger on this. It's like, oh boy. Oh. It's generational. Also, there are characters in this franchise you could include that aren't in this movie. That aren't going to be in this movie. Where the fuck's Rhodey? He's like my favorite character. Where's Moon Knight? He's like my other favorite character. As if he was going to a Thanksgiving dinner. Yeah. Why is the Avengers just Ant-Man and fucking Captain Falcon Soldier America? They can't even say Captain America because they have other Captain America in this movie as someone. I don't know who he is. But they're fucking Rodimus priming Anthony Mackie. Moon Knight's doing drugs, probably. Yeah, that or Oscar Isaac fighting with the studio again. Plus, they're fighting a magic guy. What the fuck is this lineup? Yeah, whoop his eye. Whoop his eye, Ant-Man. Where's Doctor Strange? He's in this movie. He's in this series. Hulk is in this series. Spider-Man's in this series. Captain Marvel and the other ones are in this series. Like there are other characters in this series who could the Guardians of the Galaxy or whatever are also in this series. Like there are characters in this series that could have been in this movie. They can't include them yet. Just say it takes place before. It's not that hard. These movies are all filmed in cupboards. You could just take extra shots they don't use on the Spider-Man one. It's ridiculous. Actually, I wonder if they have like an actual... Oh boy. So they do have an official Avengers lineup. And it seems to be it's Captain Falcon, Soldier Man, America, Super Guy, Paul Rudd. I think he sank the Titanic. Shang-Chi and Danny Ramirez. I don't know who these characters. All I'm saying is Dr. Doom waited for Daredevil to be in jail before he invaded. That's all I'm saying. He waited for Daredevil to be in jail before he showed up. You whoop his eye, Daredevil. I'm reading the new JoJo. This one guy stream looks like Tingle from Zelda. That's par for the course. What wasn't par for the course for the new JoJo is Star Walker. I am the original Star Walker. I feel like an idiot looking it up every time. Like an idiot looking at the new character every time. Or it's like any of the TV show characters. Yeah, where's second Hawkeye? Because Jeremy Renner's done. But where's other little Hawkeye? Where's Echo? Where's She-Hulk? Where's Red Hulk? There are two unaccounted for Hulks who are in this universe. Who's Echo? Exactly. Where's Miss Marvel, but not really? You can open up the prison for Red Hulk. They opened up the prison in the last one. Get him out of here. They don't got Daredevil, so they had to find the next best. They need to find the next best thing. Anyway, John Rod. John Rod jump scare. Where's Wonder Man? There are so many unaccounted for, like... It's like, no, we need every gun and stab guy. Where's Aquafina? She was in a Marvel movie. Yeah, she was in Shang-Chi. How the fuck also, how the fuck is Don Cheadle not in this movie? He's like always an Avenger dude. He's Don Cheadle. Where's the Eternals? Where's Blade from the end of the Eternals? Where's Dane Whitman? And I only remember that name because I have a Funko Pop unopened for $1.99 of Dane Whitman from Marvel's Eternals. These characters are never showing back up. The Eternals are never coming back. You think the Eternal and the ending of Eternals has got me fucking cackling. Because everyone's just walking away all happy. And then a big fucking Shadow of the Colossus man shows up out of the sky, uses his big hand to kidnap all of the characters who were in the movie and take them to space. Then all the side characters from the movie gotta go get in a big triangle and fly into space. But then their ship is invaded by Pip the Troll and Star Fox. And then the movie ends. The movie ends introducing Pip the Troll and Star Fox. Pokemon Secrets. I was here not today, but going. It's a pleasure to see you. I don't remember what happened in the Trolls. I don't remember any of it except for the ending. With Pip the Troll and Star Fox. The name of a real character. He's the brother of Thanos. He's also the only member of the Avengers who's ever been on the registry. Just finished one shot again. Nice. What do you mean again? Did you play through with the added bonus this time of you playing as the slightly gray Nico? Because you're not allowed to play real Nico anymore, you have to play as fake, goofy, silly Nico. There we go. Let's get this Arcanite's Enfield music out of here. Bring back the Halo. Even though this is supposed to be about the Zenless Doodle-thon or whatever. You get a plush storage pouch. Just say I got resetted. Yeah, wait, don't for like to actually restart the game like that, you gotta like delete like all the files or something. Sometimes games like that go too far. That would be very annoying. My 99% completion save for Imaginators. It could have also just been Imaginators corrupting. I don't think that was your Xbox. Those games are held together by like toothpicks. They're the last remnant of the development cycle of kids licensed games. Somehow nothing of value was lost. Exactly. Honestly, we might play Campaign Evolved, the Campaign Evolved version of Halo 1, just so I can yell at the screen every time Cortana says something completely unnecessary. Every time Cortana tells you to hold down a button to do a thing. Or collect a prize or whatever. Or collect a power-up or whatever, so I could just yell and be angry the whole time. I can't wait to ruin one of my favorite games by just being angry the whole time. At a... How else am I supposed to use Phantom Master Chief that the Halo website says I got? How else do I use Phantom Master Chief? Look at it. Every Xbox game has a prize you can get. There's a World of Warcraft one. There's a Call of Duty one. There's a Forza one, a Halo one, and a Diablo one. It's so ugly. It's so perfect. It's funny because this game does armor coatings better than Halo Infinite does. He looks like a goddamn Nerf gun. It looks so stupid. Random colors ass. It's the color of pineapple Fanta. What are you talking about? Or the team that made that. Let's see if we can get the other skins up here. Because there's the premium ones you gotta pay $1 billion goddamn dollars for. Because there's some yucky ass skins in the like premium $100 version. The Pineapple Fanta tastes good. Yeah, it tasted fucking awesome. Same with the Diablo one. The Diablo 4 Fanta is better than the game. Before I'd be able to get over a gay relationship. Nice. I need a clearer image. Go be a clear image of the Campaign Evolved gross ass fucking blammo skin. It's okay, that's slightly bigger. Fine, I'll take it. It's as blurry, just a little larger. Welcome Brooklyn Hines. How's your night today been going? It's a pleasure to see you. Welcome to Soul Complains About Halo for a whole stream. So, by purchasing the $100 version of the game, you get Needler Master Chief, concept art for when Master Chief was going to be a mech Master Chief, Let Golo Worm Master Chief, Master Chief with some skulls and shit, like the Raksha armor core from Halo Infinite, which is, I think, literally what this shoulder pad is from. It's a reused asset from Halo Infinite. Then literally a Spartan Master Chief. And of course, weapon skins, too, in this single-player experience. That are separate. One of them being in the campaign, just not unlockable in the campaign. This is in the first mission. This is the handgun you get right at the beginning in the first mission. But you have to pay $100 to get it again. To get it as an unlockable. God, this fucking purple one pisses me off. Look at it. Look at it. I hate it. Granted, it looks a little silly. It's not... It's... The worst one's the hunter one. The worst one's the worms, because the worms one is dumb. The worms one's just dumb. I don't even know what the... This one's so stupid it wraps around to being funny. And then if you just pre-order the other version of the game, just a little bit more expensive one. I say little. Okay. It's still like $20 extra. You get Gold Master Chief. And the one that I wish was unlockable in the game. Why is it not unlockable for just beating the game on like a hard difficulty? Is 2001 Master Chief. Is the purple one of Fairy Wings? No, he just brings sadness. Look, why isn't 2001 Master Chief an unlockable? Why are these all? Why do you have to buy these all separate from the game? You have to pay for all of this in a game where you can't see it. Only other people you're playing the main story with can see it, because there is no other mode other than the main story. This means like it's pointless. You can't even unlock the other armor you get for the third person mode. Is there third person? They added a single player spectator mode type thing. There might be a third person skull you can find as a secret, maybe, but I know there's like a spectator mode. But for the most part, no cutscenes and nothing. You can't do anything about it. But they have the version of the Mark IV from Halo Infinite in the prequel missions that they're adding. In like the prequel mission they're adding. That's not unlockable either. It's only in those missions you can do that. It's ridiculous. Like this game is such a schlocky, like, just filled with premium currency, all reused assets from Halo Infinite, adding a whole bunch of shitty dialogue with questionable recasting. Like I'm on the side that like having tutorial dialogue is acceptable, but it's just egregious at some point. Especially when the game has already existed for 20 years, where you know that's not necessary. But 2026 Unreal 5 engine Halo 1 doesn't. Destiny 1 and 2 and all of the Monster Hunters also have it. Do you want to know why? Because they want you to see the character you made. I bring up Destiny and Monster Hunter because Destiny and Monster Hunter still look really fucking good. Destiny 2 looks amazing. And guess what? My fucking reflective blue nightmare fuel. Here, let me pull up my Destiny character. Just an image I took of my TV of my Destiny character, because it's the only way to see how fucking horribly reflecting it is. This nightmare shows up in every cutscene. That need to be the handheld. Yeah, I was watching. They published the first mission, and right off the bat, Cortana is joking. Like every character is making quips 100% of the time, and then the thing that drove me over the edge was her going, "You see that? That's an overshield. You can pick it up to get a power up." It's like they never said the word overshield in the entirety of Halo up until this point, and everybody knows what the overshield is because it's self-explanatory. The glowing orb is a thing you touch, and when you touch it, it just gives it to you. That's all the explanation you need. You don't need a "this is how you shoot." See, removing those reflections. Yeah, he's so bright. It's a shader called Iridescent Quarrel. Granted, I changed my shoulder pads to be bigger. So to be bigger and to have more reflection. But other than that, this is about what my character looks like. They just gave out like an all black shader that everybody is using. So when playing in random lobbies, they're like doing random missions with other people, seeing the end screen where it shows off all the accolades you got. Having like a bunch of like assassins in all black, and then just me, the biggest, broadest shouldered man ever, with giant horns, glowing blue. He's a good deep sea animal. When we're playing Halo 1 regardless, but I think we're just going to be playing the original version. Because there's magic in the original version. Like, it's super ambiance. Again, I was playing it like this week. It's super ambiance, super like... See, they'll be looking for they'll be looking for army guys. You see, they'll be looking. Me when I quote Family Guy. They will be looking for sneak archers, but they won't be expecting. And now I'm using the fucking cluster bow, where it auto targets a bunch of enemies and fires giant flaming arrows at them, and then operates on needler logic, where you keep on shooting them and then everyone explodes. I love Tiku's divination so much. That one and the Cry Mutiny, the pirate grenade launcher, are my ride or dies. That blinds the entire team. There's look, Destiny 2, it started rough, but its current like fashion is really good. Because it started rough because you couldn't use the fashion, you couldn't have just like cosmetic, like vanity pieces of armor originally, and also shaders were one-time use originally, so you had to like collect multiples, which your goat here had a lot of Callus's Chosen, which is the Leviathan raid shader. And then I had to raise my light level a lot, and then ran out of Callus's Chosen. But now I have Callus's Chosen forever. And the Leviathan raid doesn't exist anymore. But it's just cracked like a glow stick. Hopefully it's nothing. Yeah, it's probably nothing. Are you going to enter in the... Unless, of course, you want to enter in the Remil art contest. What kind of contest? Thank you, Halo soundtrack. Yeah, no problem. Shout out Halo. You can paint the remaining pages together and win yourself a plush storage pouch, which we're still out. Jury's still out on what that is. Jury's still out on what that means. But you can. They're giving out 100 of them, and it's for filling in the square with your favorite Zenless Zone Zero agent. And it's not about the quality of the art, it's about the vibe. They made it very specific that it is about the vibe and not the quality. Which is why it's perfect for me. I'm in dread. How's your night today? Anyways, it's a pleasure to see you. How could you digital art? As long as it's in this, as long as it's in the square, it doesn't matter how you get it. How do you get it in the square? You could scan. You could try scanning in traditional art. As long as there's something in the square and it's posted to the page before the 28th. I shit you not, one of the first responses was just an edit, a crop out of just Miyabi's ears. You think it's smart enough to figure that out? But you want to know? Look, the more of us enter in some bullshit, the closer we can get to finding out what flush storage container is. But they have 96 degrees. It's getting colder. Said I hate to use Twitter to get in the frame. Do you think you're gonna use Blue Sky? Gotta make sure you tag it with hashtag Remil Art or whatever it is. They're doing it on Blue Sky? No, they're not doing it on Blue Sky. They don't even have an official account on Blue Sky. Genshin does. Zenless does not. No way I'm downloading Twitter. This is also fair. You give myself merch of a game I don't play? No. Are you gonna get the acrylic standee for Zhao? the acrylic mindscape art. Human Rain Animates. How's your night today? Been going? It's a pleasure to see you. Currently, we're bouncing between the official Zenless Zone Zero sketch contest and complaining about Halo. So, that's what I'm up to. We'll never use Twitter for one thing. It's immediately deleting an account right after. Yeah, that's, yeah. Just do it until they give out all the, all the bags that nobody knows what they are. Look, the more of us enter, the more of us can figure out what the fuck this bag is. Look, trust me, it'll work out. Look, we're figuring it out. Music is creepy. No, you keep them. You need to keep the bag. We need. Look, you need the wear or hold it or hang it up as a symbol of pride. I don't know what you do with it, but one of those things. One of the previously stated things. I don't want the bag. Again, the bag is better than any VGen prize has ever given it. That's why I'm doing it. To be symbolically against VGen. I think this intermediary phase of a piece where I could just really just take a giant brush and just slap on vague colors. I don't want to get to the having to do the details yet. Ruin 14 Peasants, how's your night today been going? It's a pleasure to see you. Did anything happen with VGen? I'm out of the loop. No, nothing particular happened. I just don't like the way they run. I don't like that you have to host a contest to post on a shitty social media platform. To post on pretentious Tumblr. Or non-bot account DeviantArt. Like, it's dumb. It's dumb and lame. If you want to be social media, just be social media. Don't, like, be a weird gatekeepy, like... And my joke was that this indiscriminate bag is more worth anything that VGen's ever offered. I'm come across several weekend VGen. Did something happen? Did something actually happen with VGen that isn't just me talking out of my ass? Because if so, I'm taking full credit for it. Oh, that's an issue. I retract what I said about not having bots. There is apparently rampant AI sale on the website. Despite them having to manually approve you for verification on the web to post things on the website, they're just verifying AI accounts. That's cool. Yeah, no, this is why. This is the problem. I was right. When you have beef with something and you turn out to be right. It's like when you have an argument that's going nowhere and you see they misspelled something. Well, because you have to... How it goes is for VGen is you have to win one of their art contests in order to get in. Be able to post. But if AI is winning their art contests, that's a huge problem. If they're manually saying this AI is better than something someone made. Then that's you know, like that's the issue. So much gatekeeping, yeah, and also it's just it's not a very good platform. Thing is that the only people who use it are the only people who like using it are the people that are already on it. You're not gonna find anybody like new gen. Yeah, again, we had this discussion earlier. Like Tumblr or X the Everything app are better for commissions, which is all VGen markets itself as. It's a commission market. And social media, like it's social media and a commission market, and it's bad at both of those things. I know I'll never. I know after this conversation, I'll never again be able to redeem my. What did I say it was? Like a month of Fur Affinity banner ads or whatever they were offering that one time. But the fact that they're openly doing a month-long collab with Fur Affinity is probably also a bad sign. You know, it's a... Where's Fanta? Wait, where's Fanta Chief? Where'd he go? Fanta Chief is gone, chat. I lost the layer of Fanta Chief. I wanted him to stay. I eated him, sorry. It's fine, we still have we still have Destiny layer. It's fine, don't. We still have this Solace Capricornus Andromeda Destiny character layer. What's so funny is coming back to the game after years. This helmet doesn't even work anymore. This is an exotic helmet from the launch of Destiny 2. Called Ask of the Quiet. It was never great, from what I heard, but I always used it because I thought it looked funny. Because its exotic trait is that when you were on... So you had your shield and your health as one bar. And it's when your health wasn't at full, if you got a kill, it instantly bring your health back to full and then start regenerating your shield. So if you had like a fast-firing weapon, you just became immortal for a little bit. Especially in PvE. You just became immortal for a while. They changed it at some point, I don't know when, so that instead of doing the thing I just said, now on the Void class, only on the Void class, it gives the Devourer perk, which is kind of the same. But now it only works on one subclass that I don't use. I use Ice, because the Ice stuff is cool, and it freezes people. And it used to be really, really fun, because it used to be impossible to fight it. It used to be so comically broken. But now it's no longer comically broken. Still fun though. Recently, Pixar changed their request payments to be pay artists first and not paying the chain policy. Yeah, that, but then that doesn't solve the issue of people refunding it later. Because it's kind of the unsolvable thing that nobody has found an answer for yet, where you could just pay someone and then charge back on the... Which is a huge thing with commissions. Yeah, I was gonna say something. I don't remember what it is. I had another thing to say. I have plenty of things to say, but I had a specific thing I was gonna say. And now I don't remember. Oh, but I really like this look, though, where it looks like this. Oh, not gonna... Oh, shit, that was right. I was either going to talk about Halo... the more Halo thing. I had another Halo thing. I was going to talk about a Doom thing, because I started listening to the Doom soundtrack again. I got recommended some parts of the Doom soundtrack, and I forgot. It made me want to play 2016 again. Because I got fucking recommended. It was like a something where it's like music teachers first time reacting to Doom 2016, and then I just skipped to the Vega Core. Or no, Mastermind. One of the two is either Mastermind or Vega Core. I forgot how fucking hilarious Mick Gordon is. Here, hold on. I'm gonna have to ask Halo to be quiet for a second. I could get Doom 2016. Let's see. Halo medieval painting. Yeah, I like that vibe. But I think the Master Chief kind of undoes it a little bit. It's fine. We can go a little bit more detail. But also, I really like this mission. It's the third mission of the first one, where you're at night, and it looks so cool because everything's purple. Here, let me play you a song. Here, which one's what was the main menu? Hold on. Is At Doom's Gate main menu or is Hellwalker main menu? Where on earth did I put my charge block? Hold on, let's see. Because Mick Gordon, I'm so sad they okay, main menu's Hellwalker. And At Doom's Gate, I think is pause menu. Let me put you on some. Stop looking at those file names. If you're wondering too, what is creating the bass in this music, or like the percussion, if anyone can guess what instrument is the like what takes the place of percussion in this track, you get bonus points. It is also a trick question. That little there's a little slurping in there that's part of the percussion. And if you can guess what instrument is the weird slurp. I'll say it. I'll say it. Jesus Christ, main menu. Main menu thing. Oh god, I love this stupid fucking game. Just a lick mouth. No, it is. Oh, no, no. It's very in line with the game it's from. It's the fucking main menu theme. It's so loud. Oh, I'll just tell you, it's racking a shotgun in the sound booth. They're racking a shotgun in the sound booth for that secondary sort of percussion. Or unless it's at Doom's Gate. Which one am... Oh shit, I might be remembering them backwards. Because they sound super... They sound kind of similar, but one of them uses one thing. Oh no, I might have just... Nope, got it completely backwards. This one uses the shotgun. Doomsgate used the shotgun. That's why it didn't make sense. This one uses a shotgun. Hellwalker uses a pitch-shifted chainsaw. I was forgetting my songs for a second because they sound kind of similar. This one has a shotgun in it. The other one was a chainsaw. One of these also has a lawnmower in it. I just don't remember which one. Here, hold on. Let's get to the... Here, you can hear the chainsaw, too. Yeah, that right there. This is just a pitch-shifted chainsaw. They performed this live on stage, by the way. They performed this at a Game Awards, I think. Oh my god. Chainsaw included. They had one with a lawnmower. But also, this is like the main menu thing. Yeah, the pause menu. Hold on, where's the where's Mastermind? Mastermind and Vega Core. There's also like BFG Division. All the soundtrack is so fuck. Mick Gordon invented his own genre of metal called Ardent Metal. And he made all of the Doom soundtracks, except for Dark Ages. Because he was fired. They fucking fired him. Is it argent or gas, not a metal? Shut the hell up. Or argent, I don't know. For what purpose? Layoffs. They laid him off. Because Doom is owned by Bethesda. Technically it's a subgenre. Yeah. Yeah. It's whatever. Yeah. Look, I don't remember a lot of my Doom facts. But we get there eventually. It's been a minute since I had to think about Doom. Yeah, it's that word you typed out right there. Is Mick Gordon's subgenre. Is this not peak? Is this not a peak level theme? So much bass. Then one more. We have Some of Vega Core, which is the final boss theme, or the final area theme. Oh my god. You kind of sound when I'm working up on ungodly hours. This will keep you up. You listen to the Doom soundtracks, because even without Mick Gordon, the rest of the team was still able to carry it through with Dark Ages. Look, you would never know that the Doom reboot was a Bethesda game. And then after Dark Ages, they laid off the entirety of ID Software, so there will never be another one. ID Software did all of the Doom reboots under Bethesda, but they laid off Microsoft has just laid off all of ID Software. Liquidated it. Despite being the only reason Bethesda's worth anything. Because they also did Wolfenstein. It's not it's fucking soft. There's nothing. It's so much bass. Imagine this on a car speaker. I'm saving this to my car playlist right now, just in case. Yeah, that was my Doom conversation. I just wanted to share. I just wanted to share the. I think Wolfenstein should make a comeback. Not in this economy. They would never do it. They canceled a bunch of games like it. Because there was going to be an Assassin's Creed there was Assassin's Creed that was pitched that was canceled. For the reason you'd think. Otherwise you fall asleep. I am not falling asleep to Vega Core. Look, I hate to be that guy, but I don't think I'm falling asleep to Vega Core. You know, Nazis would really rock right now. I mean, you had that one Indiana Jones game, but they canceled. No, it was a Civil War Assassin's Creed that was pitched. My bad. It was a Civil War Assassin's Creed that was canceled. I just Googled it. I thought it was a World War II one. It was not. Speaking of canceled, the Halo, this one, the campaign again, but shitty. I was supposed to springboard a whole bunch of Halo projects. They all got canceled last week. They canceled it and laid off everyone who's working on it. Which is the multiplayer thing that was going to be running alongside the campaign remakes, as well as the Halo 2 and 3 pitches. And there was that other online game that got pitched, but that also got canceled. The Battle Royale, weird. And the MMO got recanceled again, because every couple of years they pitch the Halo MMO, and it never gets anywhere. And it never goes anywhere. Yeah, but they canceled everything Halo Studios is working on. Thank you, Microsoft, for firing everyone at Halo and Doom. It's so they can put AI integrations into your Xbox, which is a real thing they do now. You put fucking Copilot on your Xbox. Because the CEO, who everyone thought was going to be like, oh wait, she's making like good moves and all that. She was also the CEO of an AI startup before she became the CEO of Microsoft. Or Xbox, or whatever she is. I think Xbox. Yeah, no, it's Xbox. I keep saying Microsoft and Xbox interchangeably. But it's because I literally do not give a shit about Windows. Don't you want Copilot on your Xbox? I could check on dash hunts. Hot dog. Ekrock, what is this? What does this overshield do? Ekrock, what is this weird power up? Yeah, especially because Copilot's the worst one. I can't get over how much that pisses me off. Yeah, obviously it's a fucking power-up. Look at it. Obviously. And it makes your health 2 different colors. It makes your health bar fucking 1,000 different colors. That you know what your health's at. What do you expect your CCD count to save in a game? Well, it's like how to play Campaign Evolved on PlayStation. You need a PlayStation Plus account and an Xbox Live account. You just make Bangbu. Lady Sunbringer. They unveiled 2 more Sunbringer designs with the anniversary stuff. They showed off the teenage robot Sunbringer, and also the actual Sunbringer, who looks like the lore art, who looks like the old art with the big coat. So they didn't scrap it. They're just saving it for a different Sunbringer, for a 4th mystery Sunbringer. I imagine it's for the real one and not like the fake robot ones, because all the Sunbringers in Rose Califer are machines. This teenage Sunbringer job. She looks like every character that's coming out for Rose Califer. The real Sunbringer is dead. I don't know who's dead anymore. Remiel's still alive, and Remiel's like 6,000 years old. You know it's rough though when baby Sunbringer has the best design. Is the weird smokehead guy gonna come back? No, he will die. Oh shit, speaking of before I talk about one more music thing, chat, let me put you on to something. Have any of you ever heard the Dance Dance Revolution Disney mix? The Donald Duck song. It's from the PlayStation 1. Called Dance Dance Revolution Disney mix. It's called Ducking Hardcore. Get ready for this shit. Hold on. I remembered this last second. This is a complete non sequitur. I just need this to exist on a stream. It's it hurts. You just need to Stop. Stop for a second. I can't breathe. Anyway, that was that. I just wanted to share that because that autoplayed after I was listening to the Doom soundtrack at late at night. That autoplayed one night. And I was like, holy shit. Because it starts off with whatever the fuck the beginning was, where it's the Donald Duck voice saying, like, that's my bitch or whatever. And then it just starts playing the MIDI keyboard Small World. Like, you couldn't have picked a worse song. What did autoplay have to do? Because it's listed as the hardcore genre. I didn't know Dance Dance Revolution. There was also GameCube Dance Dance Revolution. There was Dance Dance Revolution Mario Mix. That's where you get the Mario with his, like, jumping at you with his dick out. And that image of Mario getting a tribal tattoo. Squeeze me? What are you, Noel Delta Rune? Oh, beads. Oh, jeez. If it's cool enough for Mario. Is this still canon, you think? Anyway, there's Dance Revolution Mario mix. You plug in the board to the GameCube slot. Back in there trying to make Mario cool. Excuse me? Okay, but how else were you supposed to show Mario was cool? If you didn't have... how else were you supposed to show how cool the Game Boy Advanced is? Look, all I'm saying is it's cool enough for Mario. I guarantee you the Tate brothers have tribal tattoos. Probably because they saw Mario get one. It's the most insufferable men I know get a tribal tattoo. Like Mario? Anyway, I was gonna say more Halo things that I was forgot. I was surprised with George Clooney. Alright. That's yeah, that's rough. It's reminded you of fucking the Cluemeister himself. The Batman of the DC of Zack Snyder's DCEU. I completely messed this up. I completely botched this arm shape. I don't know how. This thing looked badass to the movie that backfired immediately. Yeah, there's a couple times they make George when he keeps getting, they look like a fucking idiot. Yeah, the haircut. It's that stupid ass haircut. I mean, George is uncredited as Bruce Wayne in the Flash. No, he was supposed to be the Batman going forward if that universe kept going. He was genuinely supposed to be the real replacement for Ben Affleck. When does Bruce Wayne appear in the Flash? Ben Affleck Batman is in the beginning, in the worst Batman suit ever designed. Michael Keaton's Batman's in the middle. And then George Clooney's in the end. Flash live action things. No, they should make a good one. The CW had a solid 4 good seasons, which was 4 years worth of good Flash things. Just stop trying to do fucking Flashpoint with actors who are on crime sprees. Not a fan of Ben Affleck Batman. It probably would have helped if they didn't turn him into a fucking psychopath, if they didn't make his Batman an old psychopath murderer. And their only solution was to replace him with an older psychopath murderer. Anyway, this is from the Flash. This is from the Flash movie, and I think encapsulates my entire gripe with about half the movie. In this image, it contains half of my problems with it. Look at the costumes. Look at who's in the costumes. Why does Ben Affleck kind of look like a pug? Why is he covered in hexagons? Why is Ezra Miller there? Why is Ezra Miller look fucking ridiculous? Hexagons, why did they look so terrible? Because it's fucking Zack Snyder DC, everything looks like shit. They had a good live action Flash suit. They had so many good live action Flash suits. And he didn't even get a cameo. They just did a bunch of disrespectful AI cameos. In fact, you look at 2 Ezra Millers the whole movie. They resemble a bulldog. Yeah, but this looks fucking stupid. This looks dumb. Why is the Flash suit so shiny? Because they didn't know what, because it's fucking CGI monstrosity. But anyway, I mean, it's not like, I don't know, about a decade earlier, they made this suit for the TV series about a decade earlier. Because he's wearing a bra. Because they don't know what anything is. They never designed a costume in their life. Did you see what the fuck they're wearing? They look stupid. Just saying. This does not look bad as a live-action Flash suit. The fucking weird Flash armor from the Justice League movie didn't even look terrible. Even when the CW did the like the bright red comic suit, it didn't look, or it wasn't great. It didn't look horrible. It wasn't the worst thing. It wasn't the worst thing ever. Make fun of Superman for breezing that Batman wore a bra. You can't make fun of the fucking James Gunston's League and have this be the last movie of your or second to last movie. There was one more after this. CW had some shockingly good costumes. Yeah, especially for being on a budget of $2. 2 sticks and a rock, and they just share the rock between the whole universe. Also, no one ever taught Ezra Miller how to run in these movies. Like, he never, like, ran like a human. The second frame of the rock picture. Is Ezra Miller always ran like no one has ever ran in their life? And then on top of that, the effects just looked shit. The whole movie, like, it was like the worst speed effects ever. Like, Flash Season 9 had better looking speed effects. Yeah, that was fucking Flash Season 9. Where they did Red Death but didn't have Batman. Nothing like crappy CGI. Well, the Flash series had crappy CGI, but you both expected it of CW's The Flash, and also it was more like, it was bad in places that didn't ruin the whole shot for a lot of it. For, again, the first like 4 seasons, it was bad, but it was like resourcefully bad. It was like how Morrowind optimizes itself. Isn't the reason the CW Green Arrow was so edgy because they couldn't get the rights to Batman? Which is weird because it's produced by the same company. But yes, no. It's because The Dark Knight was happening at the same time. And Warner Brothers has a really weird problem with having 2 versions of the same character running. The only way they allow it is if one's like animated, which is why My Adventures with Superman is running alongside the DCU and stuff like that. And they're doing a Nightfall trilogy. They should make The Flash, but it's good. I made 4 seasons of it. Ignored the other 5. Wasn't Gotham running at the same time? Yeah, but they never had Batman. It was always just Bruce Wayne and then, like, man. It was like, you know, the Daredevil costume where he's just got, like, the black bandana? And, like, he's got... That's kind of what they did for the entirety of the TV series Gotham, where they had not Batman fighting not Joker. Because they couldn't use Batman or Joker. They could just... It was just, So the Nightfall trailer, I'm so excited for it. It looks cool. I also appreciate how much superhero work Michael Mando is getting at the same time. Because Michael Mando is both Bane in Nightfall and Scorpion in the new Spider-Man. And he's also the best Far Cry villain, but, you know, that's besides the point. I actually really like that Daredevil costume. Yeah, but imagine if it was Batman's main costume. Imagine if that specific Daredevil costume was Batman's main costume. But you should have been here for the fucking... when we were making fun of Avengers. We were making fun of Avengers earlier. Doesn't even be a baby child for most of the show. He's doing Batman things for most of the show because he even gets a off-brand knockoff Batman costume in the end. He gets like where it doesn't have ears, it's just man. He just has like the man, like because the show is ending, they give you one last because for the most of the series he wears a, oh my god. Sorry, I just forgot how bad it looked. He's like 10. Okay, but this is what he's doing. This is what he looks like for most of it. His image is so big, but I think it needs to be to just encapsulate how fucking weird this looks. That's what he looks like for the entire series. He's man. Me when I'm man. You rob a Spirit Halloween, you rob girl. At least Robin had a chaperone. And here's the end. Here's the ending shot of the TV series CW's Gotham. Oh, he got a belly button. Same reason the Batman costumes have a consistency with having nipples. For some reason. Apparently the best Joker was in Gotham. I don't remember it. Other than the actual visual of this fucking thing. It's inspired by Greek armor, maybe. He's Batman. I hope the Joker's in Gotham. Well, Batman wasn't in Gotham. So who knows? They for some reason couldn't use Batman in Gotham. Or Joker. They could never say anyone was Joker in Gotham. They just had to make a character who looked similar color-wise. They couldn't use Joker, and they couldn't use anyone. They couldn't give the actor who's playing fake Joker, they couldn't give him green hair or a purple suit or white skin. So what they did for most of it was just give him colors that were kind of similar and then just lit him weird so it looked like he was wearing purple with green. Like they gave him blue hair and a blue suit. Like a dark blue suit and teal hair. And then just used lighting to make him look vaguely like Joker. And then cast a guy who was pale, yeah. They were allowed to use Superman though at some point. That was like their big, like the big turning point of the CWs, that they were allowed to do Superman. It did like a pretty competent, pretty well thought out Superman. Until they had to abruptly cancel it. Because Warner Brothers shut it down to make the Superman movie. The new one. I think the new Superman movie, they just abruptly killed production on Superman with something. I noticed that Asuna feels in those shorts. Did you see the sleep deprived one? Does it happen tomorrow today? They're breaking in through the window. They're breaking in through the window. Shh. This is my story time. I don't know why they can't just put the Batman into the Superman things. Because they're doing another Batman on top of having the Batman running at the same time. Because they said audiences wouldn't get it if they did the Batman with the current Superman. Why the fuck not? They said audiences wouldn't get it. Now they're doing the first Batman movie to be Damian Wayne movie. Everybody's favorite character, Damian Wayne. Whose car alarm is going off right now? Sorry, it's the flood. They're doing a movie with Damian. Yeah, they're the first. Whoever they cast is cartoony Batman for silly Superman. They're starting off with Brave and the Bold. Is what the movie's name is, and it's about Damian Wayne and he's the last Robin, and also the least liked one, and also the most young Sheldon coded one. If young Sheldon was a murderer. How's Batman even about? I don't think anybody knows, because DC hasn't never written anything or done anything of worth. Y'all remember Mortal Kombat versus DC to try to capitalize on the popularity of Marvel vs. Capcom 3, specifically? The one that people still play and is still hosted in official fighting game tournaments to this day. What do you think happened in DC? DC versus Mortal Kombat. I know I'm biased my favorite adaptation. Apparently they're doing an animated in DC canon, like Creature Commandos. They're doing an animated origin movie, but it's specifically about how Dick Grayson and Jason Todd were friends as kids. And that's a movie that's going to be in universe. Oh my goat, the Condiment King in the Joker style movie. I mean, they're doing fucking Clayface, so it's not far off. Oh, watch that in a heartbeat. I have no idea when or if that's happening, because I'm sure... Because the DC slate is all over the place. It's like... They saw that Marvel had to start off with B-list characters and work their way back up to affording the rights to all their other characters. And they said, we can do better. We'll only do C-rate characters. We'll do Superman, and then nobody else. And then Creature Commandos, Peacemaker. Blue Beetle. They should also do a good Wonder Woman movie. That's not even on the slate. They had like their 5-year plan. Wonder Woman was nowhere to be seen. Also, what's wrong? You don't want Gal Gadot? Treat like he's committed a war crime. I would fuck with that. He's 1/3 of the DC Trinity. Well, they're doing Batman in like 2029 is when Brave and the Bold is slated. Kal-El, no. He's not on the plane. Here, hold on. Let me look up the... Let me look up the map here. Let's see what we got. Chapter 1, Gods and Monsters. Okay, this is the original one. There was... Let's see. So it's... This is back when Creature Commandos was going to come out. Was when this is made. But it's... Creature Commandos? Superman. Peacemaker Season 2. Supergirl. Lanterns. Amanda Waller. Paradise Lost. Booster Gold. Thank you for the scary music while I read this. Booster Gold. Sergeant Rock. Clayface. The Brave and the Bold. The Authority. Swamp Thing. Blue Beetle. Teen Titans. Blue Beetle TV series, not... That's a sequel to the movie Blue Beetle. No, James Gunn's not directing all these. He's just like this creative, like, spearhead guy. He's only directing the big ones. In the slate 2 is now a Superman 2. I don't know what Paradise Lost is. I'm gonna be so for real. I have no fucking clue what that even means. Does anyone even like Amanda Waller? No. I don't even know how you're gonna show worth material out of Amanda Waller. You gonna be like The Office? What's... Oh, here's the version, but after Warner Brothers canceled all the projects. It's Creature Commandos, Superman, Mr. Miracle, Supergirl, Peacemaker, Lanterns, Dynamic Duo, which is the thing with the Dick Grayson and Jason Todd, Clayface, Brave and the Bold, DC Crime TV, V for Vendetta, and Man of Tomorrow. What the fuck is... Why is V for Vendetta here? What is... What is this? Alright. Sure, dude. Yeah, fucking V for Vendetta before Wonder Woman. They're making V for Vendetta and Wonder Woman is not even on here. They're doing V for Vendetta. Oh, fuck. Booster Gold? That's the beginning? Wonder Woman's in jack shit. They're already scalping all the Wonder Woman villains for all the other series. The Superman animated series scalped all of the Wonder Woman villains and just said they're Superman villains now. I think they officially have scalped Titania and Professor Poison, or Dr. Poison, while Sonic the Hedgehog has commandeered Cheetah. So, really all we got left is Egg Foo for Wonder Woman. So there's not really a movie there. Unless maybe we were really, I don't know, brave, a little bold, maybe. Egg Foo, please make the Egg Foo movie. Dr. Psycho was in the Harley Quinn show. Yeah. Yeah. The scalping. Well, also Wonder Woman was in the Harley Quinn show. So I don't know if that one counts. Because they acknowledged that Wonder Woman was a character in that. They did their research and made sure that Wonder Woman was in it. Oh, and also Cersei was in Creature Commandos. So we really just got Egg Foo. I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure all we got left is Egg Foo. I think being a fan of Wonder Woman is one of my favorite things. I like when characters can feel like they exist in a universe with other characters. Do you think people would stare at me weirdly if I said my favorite DC villain is Condiment King? No, because Condiment King's fucking awesome. And with this fucking gem of a slate, where they're gonna do a Stargirl movie before a Wonder Woman movie. Oh no, that was the other one they're doing. That was the other project that's not on any of these, was the Bane and Deathstroke movie. The project about Bane and Deathstroke. Again, before Wonder Woman. Isn't a Harley Quinn comic. Wonder Woman's still Egg Foo. No, Egg Foo's a Wonder villain. Come on. Just no TV, no canon TV series has commandeered Egg Foo yet. Not like every other Wonder Woman villain that has been commandeered. They're doing The Authority. What the fuck? Why'd they have to pair Bane and Deathstroke? I don't know. Whatever it is before the next Wonder Woman. Egg Foo or Jubu Foo? I don't know. Egg Foo's pretty racist. It's a pretty racist stereotype. Like way beyond. Like people were giving the Mandarin shit to the point where they didn't even feel comfortable including the Mandarin in Iron Man 3 in like an actual capacity. Egg Foo's way worse. They should put Egg Foo in. It's a weird, horribly Chinese egg. It's a real nightmare of a... The real nightmare of a character. Like, where do you even go from there? Bring an Egg Foo. Bring back Max Lord. Well, no, he's already in the new DCU. He's the He's the guy funding the Justice League without Batman. Because he was the villain in the second Wonder Woman movie, which I have seen. Was a giant egg even a villain? I don't know. There's some stupid ass villains. There's some dumb villains. The fucking bad Samaritans of Batman villain. The bad Samaritan. I just gotta say it again, just to make sure we all heard. The Penny Plunderer, who is canonically in hell. Eggy's in the game of Harley's Ark. No! We need a renaissance for Egg Foo. You got the eraser. Crazy Quilt. From the new 52. Ew. Oh no, not the new 52. Not the new 52. Oh no. Calendar Man, yowie. They had Calendar Man in the Suicide Squad. It was, hey, it's National Kick Batman's Ass Day. Hey, it's National You're a Dick Day. Hey. It's me, the calendar. There's a polka dot man in that movie. Got a rebel in that. That polka dot man has made a movie appearance before Wonder Woman. Has made an appearance in the new DC slate. Anyway, I'm gonna go grab some more water. I'll be right back. Hey, what are you people doing? Meow. Careful, Chad. It's Crazy Quilt. Oh boy, I can't wait to win my bag. And then they're doing that the TV series where it's Hal Jordan, but he's like Hank Pym from the MCU. Where they just don't do the character. Where they just don't do the character. And then of course you got the Penguin. Yeah, it's me, little. He's like Danny DeVito. Yay. Who's Hal Jordan again? Green Lantern. Like the regular, the regular Green Lantern. Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern. Was the Penguin a common Batman villain? Not crazy quilt. I don't know. The Penguin's got a lot of things that are like similar to all the other Batmans. Like the Penny Plunderer. I'm a massive Batman fan, even though I've never heard of crazy. You know, absolutely crazy quilt. Oh, he was part of Batman the miniature game, or the DC like miniature game. Come on, it's Crazy Quilt. Come on, he's Crazy Quilt. What does he have paint? It's for quilting. Cause he's crazy. Don't paint your quilts? Yeah, what are we doing here? He's got a glove on? He has no boots? Gloves and no boots. What a choice. Anywho. Get off my screen. Yeah. Not even Mandarin. I don't know. He's a Crazy Quilt. I mean, what else did you want him to do? He's got quilt powers. No, he's making the painting. Who was it? What was the other Batman villain? Like the Rainbow Demon or something? What? Wrong language. It's funny, my OBS doesn't even show like a different language. Why would you be typing in the wrong keyboard? I think the demon Etrigan hangs around God sometimes. That's a different guy. Yeah, no. That's not the rainbow monster. And that wasn't even for Rainbow Batman. Rainbow Batman was just for shits and giggles. It wasn't even a villain. It's just Rainbow Batman. That's also where Zebra Batman comes from. They come from the same reason. Because they were gonna find out Dick Grayson broke his leg, and so if they saw that Robin also had a broken leg, then they know Robin was Dick Grayson. So he had to become Rainbow Batman, so no one would ever find out. By the way, we can swap the Halo lore if we want to cover up this conversation about fucking Rainbow Batman. Not Halo lore, but my last drawing stream topic with of my list of things when there's nothing to talk about. The next thing I'll say. What's wrong with Rainbow Batman? Is it? I'm going insane describing Rainbow Batman. What's wrong? You know, Batman had a collab with Jared Fogle. Alright, have a wonderful rest of your night or day. It was a pleasure to have you join us. But without further ado, I bid thee adieu. Have a wonderful rest of your night or day. You're scared PG eats burger. Like Anby. Like Anby Burger's 3D model from Remil drawing time. But you see the Nendroid of Suna? They're finally putting boot to ass with some of this Zenless merch. Unannounced, too. They announced the Hololive ones like years ago, and they haven't come out yet. I need to run TikTok. She's reading a burger. So I went to go check on their Remil page, and I've completely forgot I follow an account called Sheets Gaming. Like Sheets the gas station, but a gaming account. Everyone's a goddamn Android. Except for Hololive. Hololive doesn't get one. Fuck Hololive EM. They get unpainted prototype ones. There's only myth form Vein androids. Because those are the only ones that got made. The myth ones were from forever ago, but they announced all of Council and Promise, and then all of Advent was getting. They all had unpainted prototypes. However, the Mume one never came out, the Fauna one never came out, the Crony one never came out, and the Iris one never came out. The Sana one didn't come out either, clearly. Is Hako's your first or last name? This is a real question. because when you're I don't know. You say Hakos Bells? Bells Hakos? Who's Bells? Just balls. The balls 3D. It's something I had a conversation about recently was need to sleep, then you go sleep. Don't let me keep you. It's something I had a conversation about recently was I'm done having to remix Floodspore. To having to try to cut her on Bloodspores. We're just gonna click on Zealous. But it's something I had a discussion about recently was that for long listening, I was having a VTuber discussion where like Hololive VTubers just aren't that entertaining to watch, really. And like what like our preferences are for like VTubers that we willingly sit and watch. Especially early Hollow. I think it's easiest to see an early myth. Like it stands out with early myth and early Console and Promise, but that energy kind of just stays in the background if you just keep on watching it. Where it's super like, you can smell the idol, I guess. Is a way to put it, because like you could smell like how like corporate, you could smell like the sanitization. Like that fake voice Callie used to do on all of her like year 1 and 2 videos, and in all of her year 1 and 2 music. Especially jumping from Hololive to like a different or even like a Hololive YouTuber that isn't in Hololive anymore. The demeanor changes drastically. So they do both. Well, even still now, there's a lot of like Even still now, like, again, watching other VTubers, it's very, like, you can tell that how, like, dialed back Hololive members have to be to make sure they're not disrespecting the company or not ruining the reputation of the company, and like a whole bunch of paperwork rigmarole. Like, all I'm saying is you're never gonna get Hololive talk about the McCrelly. These do 500 videos. Well, they have to do paperwork anyway. Like, they're booked. They have like schedule bookings and paperwork, and then like permissions and all that to do things. And they got to do like specific lines on a script. They just stick to like an improv, like pamphlet type deal. Like, it's. I'm just saying shit, but like, you get that vibe the whole time watching. Especially if a Hololive creator is kind of phoning it in, it feels way more like, all right, here's the scripted part of the stream. All right, here's the part where they read off the teleprompter. Another thing that came up too is that for a long time, viewing full streams of, and like just what helps like just instantly give a gimmick to a VTuber is accented VTubers are fun to watch. VTubers with thick accents are fun to watch. There's two that I've ran into recently where I was just having a blast because everything they said sounded fucking like. There's two that come to mind. There's Jax and then Clover. And then, so Jax is a gargoyle themed VTuber. What is unfortunate about that is that she cannot pronounce the word gargoyle. Because of how thick her Bostonian accent is. So when you actually listen to her, the ungodly Bostonian accent. So you watch her stream, she's like, "Hey, I'm a gargoyle. I'm a gargoyle." Yeah, I'm walking is. She sounds like a Fallout 4 NPC. She sounds like the charge card guy. I got a charge card. I watched you, Rin Penrose, and Hololive. I like Rin Penrose. I still like Rin Penrose. Her new model's a little weird, but other than that, I like it. I pretty much just watch you and Hal Burnett. I do not know who that is. Let's see if I can find There's another one. I just got recommended their page out of nowhere like the other day. Clover, the cow VTuber, who has the most fucking amazing model ever. They definitely made it themselves because it's fucking ridiculous. But scrolling down, sound on. I was like, what is this clip? What is this model? That's so neat. Hit play and it's just, well, I tell you what. Oh boy. You talk. Like, oh, you talked to Joanne recently. I tell you what, a nice little girl. I was like, oh my god. You play some Skyrim. Is the honey, it's the Novocaine. Like, oh my god. Here, let me pull up the Foghorn Leghorn. Let me see if I can get the clip that I saw where she's talking about. There used to be a thing where if you emailed Bethesda your child's birth certificate, if you named your child Dovahkiin, they would hook you up with Elder Scrolls games for life. Unfortunately, that means all you've gotten is Skyrim and you're 15 years old now. That means all you would have ever gotten was Skyrim. And you're 15. But I saw this clip of this VTuber Clover talking about it. Let's see if I can. First off, look at that model. Look at that peak model. This will pay off in the long run. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it.
The developers of Skyrim said that if anyone was having a baby and they named their baby
Dovahkiin,
that they would give them a free copy of the game. Do you remember that?
What? That's not a real thing, is it?
That is a real thing because my friend Heather really wanted. She was like, I wish I was pregnant right now.
Look at it, so goofy.
She was going on and on about wishing she was pregnant just because she wanted to have a baby and name it Dovahkiin for a free copy of Skyrim.
I could watch this for hours.
And I was like, girl, if you can't afford Skyrim, I don't think you can afford a baby.
It's so goofy. She's so goofy. The model's so goofy looking. It helps so much. I tell you what, oh lord. Oh lord have mercy. Oh shit. I tell you what. It helps a lot. It's being born with a gimmick. I don't know if that's a great way to think about it, but that's what it is. I tell you what, Midwestern is not a gimmick. Maybe that's why I don't get any views. Exaggerate your accent to a certain degree. I don't even have an accent. I just kind of slur my words because I'm either tired or my throat hurts. And it kind of comes off as sounding a little country. It's because of watching Midwestern accents, so you're doing something right. I'll tell you what, country is so Dutch. You're Arthur. Dutch. What are you doing? I went back to I closed on my Chrome tab and went back to my Steam, and it went to Steam. But Steam automatically plays the sound on all the trailers when when you're on the tab. I'll tell you what. The perspective's weird on this. I've messed up something, and I think it has to do with this. I think it comes down to this ODST I'm messing with. The second ODST is screwing up my perspective. I don't even know why I drew ODSTs. ODSTs aren't on this mission. I just like the weird Halo 2 ODSTs. With their weird bulbous blue helmets. Thank you, funny words, Magic Band. It's perspective. I fucked it up. What the hell's an ODST? This guy. These guys with the blue faces. They're one of the Marines in Halo. They're just one of the guys. They're just one of the there's nothing else to them. They're just like some of the guys. In Halo Wars, you can press the button over and over and it makes them fall from the sky. You could just jam the button. They made a whole game about them where you play as one because they have a mask, so you don't have to look at them. So you don't have to, so you still be a masked character. Who's also named John. And I think he dies off screen like everything else in Halo. Which, like all the other things in this franchise, it died off screen. There's John Agabuda, the third who appeared in the cutscene that died off screen. Yeah, they blew up the Infinity off screen. They killed Commander Lasky, Sergeant Locke, Commander Palmer. They killed them all off screen. The Covenant died off screen. Cortana died off screen. Infinity died off screen. Lasky died off screen. Everyone from Halo 5 died off screen. Fucking Buck, Locke, Red, all the book Spartans died off screen. What the hell is the Halo MG about then? Question of the fucking hour. This is why I don't like Halo Infinite, because it's like, what if we just got rid of everything we introduced? People don't really like the story of this game all that much. How about we gut everything in the second part of this 3-game story? Halo Infinite is a technically sequel to Halo Wars 2? It's a sequel to Halo Wars 2 where they retread all of the beats of Halo 4. But cheaper. Why'd you make a sequel to Halo Wars 2? Because public reception for Halo Wars 2 was better than public reception for Halo 5. The stories, specifically. Earth died off screen. Everybody died off screen. Lord of Hood died off screen. That was a sad one. Arbiter died off screen. Like, everyone fucking died off screen in between 5 and Infinite. What was Halo 5 about? It's about Master Chief thinking Master Chief teams up with all of his, like, old training buddies from when he was a Spartan training, because he discovers that Cortana might still be out there after she died or something in Halo 4, but not really. So he gathers all of his training buddies to go AWOL and find Cortana himself, because he's going crazy. He's a little old. So humanity is like, we got this, we made a team. We put together a heist team of all the people we could find at the last second. Except for Spartan Thorn, because we couldn't make that happen. His voice actor was in conflict with another role. So Team Osiris is tasked with hunting down Master Chief. However, Cortana is alive and has found these things called Guardians, which are giant planet-sized death robots. And so now Cortana is going to pilot all the Guardians. So it's about Master Chief trying to reconnect with Cortana and fight off all the Prometheans who are with the Guardians. He doesn't know that Cortana's evil. He's too blinded by love or whatever. So Master Chief wants to defeat the Guardians to save Cortana, where Team Osiris is trying to catch Master Chief and the rest of the team. And also getting help from the Arbiter, who became king of St. Helios, off-screen. Maybe in a book. I don't know. He's the leader of his people. Arbiter is the leader of his people, which is not that hard of a stretch. In terms of the things in this franchise that happen off screen, if Arbiter after Halo 3 becoming a leader of his people, becoming the leader is not that much of a stretch. Like, yeah, no shit. He's the Arbiter. But that's the story. It's basically just a manhunt with the giant robots. Halo 5. Sounds like a game, all right. Yeah, the problem isn't conceptual. The problem was the execution. Because it was just kind of lame. Wasn't really all that much manhunting going on. Locks pretty boring. There wasn't that much going on. And the game ends with Cortana getting control of the big robots. And then using the big robots to talk to all the human, to get all of the AIs to betray all of their races. And then use the robots to basically, it ends on a cliffhanger of the big robots then now controlling, like being like being like surveillance police of the universe. And EMPing all the technology. Which big robots? These ones. Give me a second. And the endless isn't a thing until infinite. This one. And many more like it. As the big robot. Everyone was fighting to get to the big robot. Because imagine if you had like an army of these. Imagine if you had all of these. They all died off screen too. In case you had any questions, they all died off screen, so it doesn't matter anymore. Much like everything else between 5 and infinite, it died off screen. No further explanation. Much like everything else, died off screen, no explanation. So much so that even the end of Halo Infinite was off screen. Halo Infinite had ending was off screen. Halo Infinite didn't mention any of this except that Cortana died halfway through the game. We learned. About halfway through, you learn that Cortana is dead forever. Otherwise, nothing from 5 and 4 are in Infinite. Everybody died. The end. This is why I don't care for Halo Infinite. Because, like, it's so dumb. It's like it's stupid. It's dumb and stupid. Like it's so lame and completely drains all energy from like. It was clearly the best story, yeah, because it's a sequel to Halo Wars. I really love fucking Halo Wars 2. The Banished. You like the Banished? You like how square they all look? Because all their armors are square. They're the Covenant, but red. They're the Covenant, but red. They're literally just, it's the same thing. They're all the same. It's the Covenant, but red. And same with the Endless, it's just the Prometheans, but it's just the Prometheans, but like, I was about to say a different color, but no, they're blue and orange still. They're still gray, but glow blue and orange. Or sometimes yellow. Sometimes they glow yellow. That's the difference. And the ammo locker is good. Well, that's the Endless. Who says some lines of dialogue and then disappears. Because you don't beat the Endless in the end. You don't beat anybody in the end. I guess you beat, like, one of the brutes. Like, one of the generals you beat in the end. But, like, the banished leader guy's still out there. The Endless gets away. The Endless leaves. The banished guy is still there. So she'll be the Endless, because she looks kind of like a fish. It was kind of like a weird fish thing. I don't know. It's fucking stupid. Her name's like Xanalin or some bullshit. I don't know. Amalacras are a fish. Well, I don't know why it's associated with the Amaloc. Why would I know that? I barely care about this game as it is. And this story's over too, because they're never going to continue it. So there will never be an answer. It's the Endless, everybody. Here to piss me off. Yeah, this is never getting a sequel. Halo Infinite is like, it's done. There were several pitched DLCs, but Microsoft higher up shut it down. So, and same with all the pitched sequel games were all shut down too. So they gutted the whole story to start a stupid story and then cancel it forever. And it's gone now. And it's gone. This is, I feel like, for most of... And Microsoft shut it down. They shut down over... During the Halo Infinite period, they shut down... They canceled 19 Halo projects. And they've only canceled more. And they just canceled all of the Halo projects currently in development. I imagine the only thing I can possibly think they're basing off of is because pre-order sales for the Halo 1 remake wasn't what they wanted. Because that game's not even out yet. Nobody but the Xbox team has played it yet. And they already canceled all the projects going forward. Here's my word of advice. Don't become a fan of anything because you'll get shut down and shit on the whole for say what you will, at least Destiny got to the end of the story they were telling. And then their second story got cut off, but at least they didn't scrap the whole thing. At least they got to the end of the first one before starting a second one, even though several of their stories had poor reception. They didn't just say, all right, fuck it, we're done. Because according to people who were working on Halo Infinite, they couldn't mention the word, it could not say Halo 5 or Guardian in the developer room. Or in like by the development stuff. They could not mention anything from Halo 5. Which is ridiculous, seeing that you're making a sequel. Like, alright, what do we want for Star Wars Part 3? By the way, you're not allowed to mention Palpatine, Darth Vader, Han Solo, Princess Leia, Cloud City, Tatooine, the Rebellion, the Empire. It's ridiculous. I'm a firm believer that they should have just ended the story they already had going. It's not like Halo 5 did bad. It's not like Halo 5 sales were bad. It was just the reception to the story was bad. And the reception to like their post-game business practices. Which is honestly what probably killed it. Because they did objectively worse business practices in Infinite. Say what you will about the rec pack system. At least you could choose your own colors. At least you didn't have to pay $20 for a color. I wonder how many more staff we could lay off today. I'm getting too frustrated, Chad. I gotta wind it back. Get a little too insane. Get fucked. Sucks that all I have that I'll work on is this one. I needed to have something like not related to something I'm very angry about. Come out here. I guess one I haven't touched in forever. Just need to stare at this for a minute. Because this one's pretty much accomplished, I would say. We want to do this, though. Look at that, fits perfectly in the box. Oh shit. It just occurred to me that I feel bad now. Nah, I don't feel bad. It was nice. Thought I was forgetting something. But it seems I was not. Jesus Christ, why did my sketch not match this at all? How did I manage this? I think my sketches are getting worse. I've had some bad. I've had some real rough, some rough and tough sketch work. I think it's been getting worse. What time are we at? Right at this very moment. Now we can go for a couple more minutes, but we should probably wrap it up here soon. I ran through all of my topics for today. There we go. I was like, this liner, it's so fucking rough. Why did I do it like that? Let me see. Then again, everything I draw is rough, so who knows? Who knows where the problem really lies? Am I just getting worse? Probably. Doesn't help that as it happens, I'm also tired as fuck. Just a little bit more. Start wrapping it up at 3:40 hours, not time. I think it would be about 1:15 would be about. It's a bit earlier than normal, but what can you do? Yeah, I like doing these streams. I like getting some stuff done. Sometimes I can really lock into the live stuff compared to when I'm just fucking around. I'm like, good motivator when you know you're being watched for a specific reason. All right. I'm tired, you're tired. Let's wrap this up. Impulsivity moment. Same. Let's wrap it up for now. So thank you all for coming. It was lovely to see you. Do not forget to answer to get your free plush storage pouch. And then join the stream chat and tell me what it is. I will also try it with Street Dragon Orphe. However, for now, do not forget to like and or subscribe, as it might not mean much to the algorithm, but it certainly means it helps a ton to my ego. We'll be back, tomorrow, was it? I have to work, I don't have a night shift tomorrow, though, so probably tomorrow, I think. And then Saturday. But for now, thank you all for coming, and I bid thee adieu. Look at your plush pouch. We need to know what it is. I need to know if it's a actual storage. If you can actually, like, use it as a bag, I know what's going to Yomacon as part of the Pulcra cosplay. I know what's coming with me.